Oh, shucky ducky quack quack. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up? Y'all already know what this is. Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. Y'all know. Shout out to the truest, the finest Rise Up family in the building. Shout out to the Alphabets Football Talk show in the building. Obviously, shout out to all y'all that's on the late night. I made sure I waited and patiently waited. You know, that's a in the lines of 50 Cent Eminem song for all y'all Detroit folks out there, Detroit players. Uh, you know, waited for this to happen. And of course, I have my guy Marcus the Alphabet. You already know I'm Andre the Source Robinson, and you know what we about to do. We about to have some real sound conversation, sports talk conversation. For those who watched this morning, if you didn't watch the Alphabets Rise Up mashup this morning, you need to go back and watch that for show. And make sure you tune in, get your drink, get your snack. I know it's on a late night,
Wednesday. World Class Wednesday.
And World Class Wednesdays on Wednesday, Mr. Poke over here, Mr. Poke, the shark over here. Was doing his best poking the shark impression. We got Ramona Dye on in the building. What's good, Ramona? We see you. We see you. Shout out to everybody else that's tuned in too. Make sure you like and share because this is gonna be very fun. So without further ado, you know, we got to get to the main event to start off the show. You know, most, show pay-per-views, they like to sometimes start off with the main event. And of course, the main event just finished about 10 minutes ago. And I'm just wondering. Marcus the Alphabets, let me tell you right now, the rules of engagement is I'm gonna keep it very classy. I'm gonna keep it class act. But if you get to poking like Wednesday night,
no, I'm still
cracking up laughing. I didn't even tell my son was up. He back there laughing his ass off. I just heard him. He's funny still. Yo, if you get to acting up,
I'll always act. I'm gonna always act up.
You always gonna act up. Okay, go ahead. I want to see you do it. Go ahead. Marcus the Alphabets.
Yeah. First off, before I start speaking, for 2 weeks, all right, for 2 weeks and 2 games in 5 days, when the Dallas Cowboys beat the Eagles and the Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champion and the defending AFC champion, I didn't do no show right after the game. I didn't. Do y'all see? This is the way you do it right here. You come in, win, lose, or draw, and you show up. I don't even go live after wins, but I'm here because I said stuff. Cowboys lost, but I'm still here. I do this. You got to set the example. Some of y'all, when you lose, we can't find you no time. Y'all go on sabbaticals. Y'all, all of a sudden, y'all, every personal problem in your life pops up. I'm here. Win, lose, or draw, I'm right here. It was still an entertaining game. Now, the path for the Cowboys has just gotten more difficult, but I'm still sticking to my guns and saying that they can still win the division, especially with the news that we heard today that Jalen Carter, the all-world defensive tackle from the Eagles, just had shoulder surgery today on both of his shoulders. He's the linchpin in that defense. So now they just got to go. Now the Cowboys got to go the long way. Look, there's many different paths that lead to the same destination. But the wild card part, getting in at the 6 or 7 seed, that's probably out of the question now. I mean, it's still technically, what did you say, 9%? Like 9%. But with the troubles that the Eagles are having, all of their goals are still in front of them. I thought tonight some of the things that were missing that really hurt them, I thought tonight they really missed Jadeveon Clowney. Clowney has probably been their best pass rusher. I don't think Jared Goff, he got sacked one time. He got sacked one time. He had like all the time in the world. CeeDee Lamb is incredible. All y'all people out there a few weeks back, there was talking about, oh, George Pickens is way better than CeeDee Lamb. He's not. Y'all saw that tonight. CeeDee Lamb is a first-team All-Pro. He had like 100 yards in the first half. He was like killing Detroit. They had no answer for him. He went down with the concussion. And George Pickens made some boneheaded plays. You know, the one Dak technically had 2 interceptions. One of them hit George Pickens right in his chest. Hit him right in his chest. But like I told you this morning, first off, I didn't think Sun God was going to play. I didn't think Amon-Ra St. Brown was going to play. That was that part.
Let you talk all that shit about him not playing. I knew he was playing.
All of the news that I read this morning up until he was a game time decision.
I knew he was.
And that there
decision.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's one of my favorite players. He's a throwback type receiver. But Jahmyr Gibbs, you said something this morning, and we were sitting over there. We were like comparing notes, and you said something this morning about Jahmyr Gibbs being the second best running back from Alabama during he's incredible. That dude is he's incredible, man. He's
right now. What is Jahmyr Gibbs' contract?
You know what? And here's the thing, Torch. You know, him and Bijan were in the same draft. You got 3 backs that are coming up here in the next year or so. Gibbs, Achane, Bijan. All 3 of them. 15 to 20. Look, what does Saquon make? What 20? 18, 19, 20? They're going to be up there. Gibbs is a weapon in the pass game. He's a weapon in the running game. And that 1-2 punch with him and Montgomery is just incredible. You have to defend every blade of grass with him. And then they throw in Montgomery, and then Montgomery will pound you to death, man. Like, I tip my hat to the Detroit Lions. They were hungry. They looked like the hungrier team. I just think that sometimes when you dig yourself into a hole and you're trying to fight your way out of that hole, you use up so much energy trying to get out of that hole. Kind of like what we see with the Bengals. They start off like real slow, and then at the end of the season they're trying to make a furious comeback. And a lot of times you use up so much energy you trying to get back into the mix that you fall short. No excuses. They won the game. Jared Goff played a clean game. Jameson Williams, he just got paid. He's incredible. And Aiden Hutchinson had a good game. You know, it's going to be a dogfight up there in your division in the NFC North. It's going to be a dogfight up there because you got 3 teams up there: Bears, Packers, Lions. I think the Vikings are out of it, but it's going to be a dogfight out there. You know, I tip my hat to the Lions. You know, normally I don't come on right after games, win, lose, or draw, but I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do the show tomorrow night. We'll talk about it again. But what did you see from the game? What were your impressions from the game, George?
Night, Sharon. Thank you for coming through. I had tried to get in touch with you earlier, but I kind of figured that, you know, you was tired or whatever the case may be, and that's fine and dandy. But speaking on the game, Mike's the Alphabets, I broke this down to you earlier this morning. I told you what the Lions was going to do. They did exactly what I said they was going to do. To be honest with you, and that's not a pat on my back for calling that. Just the way I saw it, but I figured that the Lions was going to come out with some intestinal fortitude just for the simple fact that last week, the way they got they butts handed to them by the Green Bay Packers last week on Thanksgiving. The Detroit Lions is still a playoff team. Let's not get it confused. This year we just have 3 really good teams in our division. The Detroit Lions, obviously,
just like last year.
The Chicago Bears, the Chicago Bears, with Ben Johnson, phenomenal. It's always good to elevate. He's head coach now, doing a phenomenal job in Chicago, doing what he's done in year 1, even with Caleb Williams, making him a better decisive player. And that defense looks a lot better than it did last year as well. So we give the Chicago Bears props. We understand and recognize the Detroit Lions, as you should tonight with what you've seen. Also, with what you've seen, stop bringing up the Minnesota Skull Vikings. They're done. They're not making a playoff. There is no way. 0.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they might as well print up their joint now. Get them their pink slip now. You have been eliminated from playoff contention because there's no way after what you just saw tonight that you could ever think that the Minnesota Vikings is catching any one of those 3 teams in our division. It's up, and it's over. But as I stated again, Jahmyr Gibbs, even when he does not have 100-yard rushing, guy had 3 touchdown runs tonight. 3 touchdown runs. As you can see it right here, because it's up. 3 touchdown runs tonight. 4 total touchdown runs in all. Jahmyr Gibbs has 7 catches for 77 yards. I told you, Jahmyr Gibbs is one of the best two-way players in the game. I told you this. He can run and catch out the backfield. This is why, to me, he's number 2. Derrick Henry, obviously, being a Hall of Famer, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. First ballot Hall of Famer is number 1. But do not just all of a sudden just written in the stars that Jahmyr Gibbs, when it's all said and done, can't surpass Derrick Henry with the way he plays. He could very well surpass him right now. He could surpass.
And the thing with him is he does it a different way. Derrick Henry's just a power. He's a sledgehammer. I don't know if Gibbs will ever have 2,000 yards rushing like Henry has. And then last year, Henry had 1,900. I don't think he's that type of back. I think he's more of a 1,500 yard guy with like another 700 or 800 receiving. That's the kind of guy. His 2,000 is not 2,000 rushing. It's like 2,000 total yards. Or he might go 1,000 and 1,000. He's that type of dude. He's just, I think the world of him. And tonight he didn't disappoint. And I think you're starting to see with Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams, his reputation has been just mostly as a speed guy. He is getting better at route running. He plays physical, even though his game is speed. They're just, and then Amon-Ra, he's the Swiss Army knife guy who does everything. He's a good route runner. He's a good blocker. Short to medium game. Just an incredible performance. And Jared Goff, he played exceptionally well. And Aiden Hutchinson, he's the second highest paid non-quarterback now. He jumped in front of TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, I think at like 45. I think he's making 44, 45. He showed up tonight. He gave our tackles. He wore out Nate Thomas and Terrence Steele. They switched him on either sides of the defensive line. Just an incredible performance. And look, you got to go back to the drawing board and lick your wounds and get ready to play again. You see Minnesota, luckily they got a little mini bye week. they'll have a little mini bye week, and I think it comes at a good time for them because, like I said, the Thursday night game, the Thanksgiving game, playing 2 games in 5 days, and I thought that they looked a little bit flat coming out. I think that they expended a lot of energy trying to win those games. And I think tonight they just ran into a buzzsaw with the Lions. And shout out to the Lions, Got to tip your hat to them for what they did tonight.
Now, it's folks in my inbox like, nah, don't be nice to Marcus. Why you being nice? Why you being nice to Marcus? Gibbs will never get 2,000 yards.
He's not that type of back.
Okay, so watch this.
Yeah.
But he will get 2,000 all-purpose yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not the Derrick Henry 300 carries in a season type guy. And a matter of fact, I think that's better for him. Will extend his career by the way that they play
him. The same way. To be honest with you, very honest with you, CMC is the same way. We watch
they are
the same stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this? If I gotta pick Jahmyr Gibbs or CMC right now, today, it's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh today. Yeah. Well, CMC is older. CMC is close to damn 30 years old, but he's that type of back.
And he's still performing.
He's still, but again, he had a lot of bumps and bruises when he was with Carolina because they were trying to run him like that. They were trying to run him like Derrick Henry, and that's why he kept getting broke up because they were running him in between the tackles, and he's not that type of back. He's more of a, get him on the perimeter, get him in space type back. And they were trying to run him like he was Derrick Henry or Jerome Bettis. He's not that type of back. But if you get him in space, use him in the passing game, he's that kind of guy. They split those carries between Gibbs and Montgomery, and it's a perfect balance. What is it? Sonic and Knuckles, Thunder and Lightning. That's what they are. It's like you got Gibbs with the speed, and then you got Montgomery who will bludgeon you to death. So it's just it's incredible. We talk about combos with wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb and Pickens and Chase and Higgins and AJ Brown and Smith. But when we talk about 1-2 punches with running backs, who's better than those two? When we talk about tandems, running back tandems,
there isn't a better tandem in football than them two. There's not a tandem better in the league than those two, than Sonic and Knuckles. And by the way, I just want to recap some of these numbers real quick. Talk about Dak Prescott, 31 for 47. 31 for 47. Notice I keep saying 47. He threw the ball 47 times, 376 yards, 1 touchdown.
66% though.
I give him that. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 5 sacks on the night.
Yeah.
He took. Javonte Williams, 67 yards. I like Javonte Williams. I think he's really, really good. He got 1,000 yards on his touchdown run today.
He got a bonus. He got a bonus for hitting 1K.
Definitely a phenomenal pickup for the Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Even though they lost and gave up 44 points, it's good to see that they did put up 30 points in this game, which tells me that they still can put up points and that they're still putting up points the way they are. CeeDee Lamb.
When did CeeDee go out of the game?
I want to say mid-third quarter.
Mid-third quarter. They had no answer for him, and they were what they were doing is they were doubling Pickens, and they were leaving CeeDee wide open. This is why they still need to try to keep this tandem together, because that's what you're going to see. You're going to see some games where CD goes off like he did tonight, and then you're going to have some games where, when CD burns people a few times, then they're going to start double teaming CD, and then Pickens is going to go off. But Pickens tonight,
I need you to give your guy some love though, Ryan.
Ryan Flournoy, he really stepped it up
tonight.
Yeah, he really stepped it up tonight. He had over 100 yards receiving. Look,
you said it was going to be Pickens, and it was really Flournoy.
Well, because they gave so much attention trying to take Pickens out the game because he's been, he's already got over 1,000 yards receiving. So they were really
they did that, and they got an interception off of it too. The one corner jumped the route, jumped that slant. I'm telling you, you get to jump in that slant and that ball go up in the air. Turnover.
No, that hit him right in his chest. You can't let that
corner hit it with his hand. We seen it 3 times. Look at the replay. The corner hit that with his hand.
Yeah. I don't know.
He definitely made a good read on the play.
That's film work right there. That's your film study.
Absolutely film study.
Yeah.
For sure. Jamison Williams had 96 yards. Amon St. Brown, 6 catches, 92 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs had 77. Tesla had the touchdown catch. I tell you this morning. Watch out for Tesla. Tesla is a sneaky little individual. Jared Goff, 1 touchdown pass to Tesla, 25 of 34, 309. They couldn't do nothing with Jared Goff. 1 sack on him tonight, and that's it. Remember this morning we asked who was the better quarterback. I told you Jared Goff, and once again,
I think it also helped him not. The best pass rusher on the Cowboys right now is Clowney. Clowney's the best. He's the one. He's the one who gave fits to Mahomes last week. You're pushing the pocket in, but this offseason, what I'd really like to see them do is they need to go get a really good young edge rusher. That's what they need. They're pushing the pocket, and that's great, but you still need those edge rushers that can put some heat on the quarterback. So I thought tonight they really missed Clowney. He tried to give it a go, but he wasn't able to. I still like the kid Ezeraku. He's good, but like Fowler, man, they don't really have another guy over there that can really get after people. So it was just an incredible performance. Gibbs, I was really impressed with Gibbs. Tonight, I just thought what Gibbs did tonight was just incredible. Is your mic on? Your sound is off, family.
Marcus.
Yes.
Okay. Did you know that they started Jahmyr Gibbs tonight at wide receiver?
I did not. But it doesn't surprise me. I remember when he was at Alabama and the way that they used him, that's what he's a weapon. He's a weapon. You move him all over the place. I think he when I watch his game, he reminds me somewhat of Marshall Faulk and CJ2K. That's who he reminds me of. Because Marshall Faulk, I thought if Marshall Faulk had dedicated his career to being a wide receiver, I thought he would have been a Hall of Fame wide receiver too. And Gibbs is that type of guy. If he just said, I don't want to play running back no more, I think he would be a Pro Bowl, all-pro wide receiver too. He runs great route. He's got good hands, and of course, you see the speed and explosiveness. So again, I just can't. I don't have enough superlatives for this guy. He's just an incredible player.
I know Marcus is not going to be this nice come Friday if my Packers lose to the Bears. But I'm still going to show class. I'm still going to be class.
No, here's the thing. It's a divisional game. I expect it to be a hard-fought game. My thing was when you just said that the Bears, and I told you how much better the Bears would be. You're like, it's the Bears, it's the Bears, it's the Bears, the bad news Bears, the bad. We see now. We got to give people their props when they do stuff. The Bears are for real, and Ben Johnson has been a catalyst, and they've been.
I gave them their props. Watch this.
Yeah,
I gave them their props all the way until I needed to.
Yeah,
they're gonna get packed up this weekend. Don't worry.
Okay, they still making the playoffs though. They still making the playoffs though. They still making the playoffs. Yeah, they making the playoffs. They going in the playoffs. You don't go from number 1 seed to not making the playoffs.
I tell you what, they still got to play Detroit. You do know this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So they got the Packers twice in Detroit coming up. 3 divisional games coming up. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, they better win something, because I tell you right now, 10 wins may not be enough to get in the play. See, this is what I told you. This is why I'm telling you. Okay, watch this. Remember what I remember. This perfect time to say it. Remember what I said this morning. If the Cowboys, Bengals, and Bears all miss the playoffs, you got to buy 2 bomber jackets. Yeah, and it's coming. Watch it's coming. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be sad. You're going to be very sad, because I told you 3 NFC West teams is making the playoffs. 2 from the North. You better hope.
Where's the Packers Bears game?
It's in Green Bay. You're screwed. Yeah. I'm telling you right now. I told you. You think it's a game. You better hope they do beat Detroit. You better hope they beat Detroit. That's the better hand. Because if they lose 3 games, I'm telling you, it's up. Detroit is gonna end up catching them. That's what's gonna happen. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna end up catching them. And didn't Detroit already beat them earlier in the season?
Beat Chicago?
Yes.
I think it was the second game. I think it was week 2.
One of them 3 losses is already.
I think it was week 2.
Already to the. Yes, thank you, Dalton. Is already to the Lions, sir. That means, sir, that if you get beat again, that means you got swept by the Lions. The Packers swept the Lions, and if the Packers pack up the Bears, sir, watch this. I got a feeling this is how it's going. Packers 1. Detroit 2, Bears 3. I'm telling you right now, and they're gonna be tight, and it's gonna be by the closest of margin. They missing the playoffs, sir. It's gonna be sad. It's a Cinderella season, and I'm gonna give you props. Yo, Dallas Cowboys might win 10 games, and they might miss the playoffs. That's the worst part about this whole scenario, because the South gotta get in. Somebody from the South gotta get in. That's where you heard at. You heard that. You better pass up Philly. Your best bet is to win the division.
Yeah, you got that. They made things way difficult for themselves, but Philly right now is reeling. They're reeling. Philly's lost what? 2 straight games. Two. Philly's lost 2 straight games, right?
2. You better. I'm telling you, y'all better.
And then when I heard the thing with the losing Jalen Carter, that's huge, man. He is critical to what they do. He's critical to what they do. So we'll see. It's
bomber jackets that's about to be coming out. Marcus the Alphabet's about to be sporting some bomber. He about to be getting 2 bombers. We'll make sure we send Ramona one. Make sure you send Ramona one. I get her black. She can color her yellow if she want. I'll get her the one with the Rise Up Family yellow and black. Make it look real good for her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you. It's gonna be it's all you, kid. It's all you, kid. Like a street fighter. It's all you. Listen, we're gonna give Dak Prescott some love. Should it be in MVP conversation with these numbers?
He's in the conversation. I still don't have him. I don't have him over Matthew Stafford. What Drake May's doing, 10 straight wins, Drake May. And people talk about the record of the teams, their combined records for with Drake May. Look, it's hard to win in the NFL. It's hard to win in the NFL. And for you to do 10 straight games after you only won 3 games last year, I think what Drake made. I think even with Vegas, he's the front runner for the MVP right now. Dak's in the conversation, but I don't think he's leading. I don't think he's leading the conversation. Your sound keeps going in and out. It's like sometimes it just stops and you don't get no sound. Like I couldn't hear anything you just said.
Couple bets.
Yeah.
No, Dak Prescott is not winning comeback player of the year. That is going to be Daniel Jones.
Yeah. I did a video on that. Make sure y'all check that out. I did a video on that. I gave all of my award winners. I had Daniel Jones for that. Longest
Talk about longest streaks. Here they are. By second-year quarterbacks. Of course, Peyton Manning is up there. Of course he is.
Lamar Jackson, huh? Just a running back playing quarterback, huh? Just a running back playing quarterback.
Yep, a lot of respect for Lamar Jackson, but I'm gonna say this once again. Peyton Manning is my second favorite quarterback of all time, by the way, y'all. I don't think a lot of people even know that, but he is. He is my second favorite quarterback of all time.
Well, John Elway's on there too.
You know who number one is?
Who?
You know who my first favorite is?
Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers?
Of course. Of course, that guy right there.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Yeah. It's just unfortunate that John Elway's better. John Elway's better.
Whatever you wish.
John Elway carried those Broncos team. You tell me another receiver he had early in his career. We ain't talking about the one with Ed McCaffrey and Rod Smith. We're talking about, you see it there at 84 when he was a rookie and he was out there with a bunch of nobodies and he was taking them to the Super Bowl getting beat up by Joe Montana and Terry Rice.
See, here we go. Marcus the Alphabet's trying to poke. He's trying to poke.
It's just not.
There you go.
No, it's not. It's just.
I think he only saying that because us Packers, we develop our receivers like Devontae Adams, Jordy Nelson. Who else did we have back before that? We had
Donald Driver.
Not Donald Driver. We had Driver.
Greg Jennings.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Greg Jennings.
Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams.
Yeah, see, that's why he's saying that. That's all cute, fine, and dandy. But I'm just gonna say that Peyton Manning is my second favorite quarterback of all time, and that's just me being honest. How many above 500 teams have the Patriots beat? One. Oh no, two. They beat Tampa Bay. They beat Buffalo and Tampa Bay. Two. I seen a video today where somebody said none of those teams would be in the playoffs. I'm like, oh, so we just skipped. Y'all just skipped Buffalo. That they beat Buffalo and Tampa Bay. Okay, I get it.
In Buffalo. In Buffalo.
Yeah, in Buffalo. Right here. Right here. With them damn stupid ass jerseys that Buffalo had on. Anyway, never mind. Keeping it pushing. Keep it them cold front jersey. I call them the circle the wagon jerseys. Anyway, keeping it pushing. Drake May is up here. Bo Nix is up here. Caleb Williams has 9 wins this year as well. Maybe not 9 in a row, but he's got 9 wins this year, more than what Chicago had last year. Get them second-year players they props. 2024 draft class looking real good. These quarterbacks looking real cool. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I told you we was gonna be on here 30 minutes. You was gonna be on here 30 minutes, and I don't want to talk too much because I got a whole bunch to talk about later on this week coming up. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff. Oh, wait 1 minute before I go. I have to do this very quickly because this is the Thursday show, and I won't get another chance until Monday to actually say something about this. So I'm going to say it now while we're at it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this up so we can go ahead and do this real quick. We already know who won this. I picked the Lions to win already. So now I'm doing my picks right now.
Okay.
Falcons, Seahawks. I don't know why they got old ass jerseys on these joints. I mean, I like the the graphics, but old ass jerseys. Neither one of them play for them teams anymore. I'm taking the Seahawks. They put Peyton Manning on a jersey. See, they put Peyton Manning, Trevor Lawrence, in the against the Colts. This one is going to be an interesting one. I do not like the Jaguars on the road, to be honest with you. I don't like them on the road. I think they've done a pretty good job too, quietly, without Travis Hunter too, because he's been hurt for majority of the season. I'm taking the Colts
for a year.
It's in Indianapolis. I think they rebound from losing to the Texans at home and get a home win this week in Lucas Oil. Skull against the Washington Commanders. I'm taking the Commanders just because I like what I saw from the Commanders against the Cowboys, even though they lost. They should have won that game, actually, to be honest with you. Again, if they run that play the other way and don't throw that ball in the blitz into the blitzing Nick Bonito.
You mean the 49? You meant the Broncos. You said the Cowboys.
No, yeah, I meant the Broncos. What they did against the Broncos. They should have beat the Broncos. If you audible it the other way, that's a walk-in touchdown. Yeah, we're having a different conversation about the Broncos. So I'll take the Commanders. Bills. Here we go. Bills, Bengals. Here we go. Here we go. Josh Allen has never beat Joe Burrow. Never. Buffalo's coming off a good win this week. They needed it. They need another one this week. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals will be looking to run the table. This will not be for the faint of heart. Buffalo will need to run James Cook 25 times this week again. But the Bengals defense is what I'm kind of worried about. Can they do what they did last week against the Ravens, against the Bills? Can they duplicate 2 weeks in a row that defense that we saw played with some passion because Joe Burrow was back? Can they carry that into Buffalo again? Tie. Tie. See, tie. I know y'all gonna hate me for that. Tie. I can't just clearly say Buffalo's winning this game, to be honest. And I clearly can't say the Bengals gonna win this game either. Unfortunately, even though the Bengals have beaten Buffalo multiple times, I'm going to say tie. And if they do tie, that does not make it good for Buffalo. Buffalo does not need a tie. A tie kind of hurts Buffalo at this point. But it also hurts Cincinnati. So I'm hoping you know what? Tie. That's what I'm hoping. Tie. See. All right. Tampa Bay and the Saints. I'll take Tampa Bay. I'll take Tampa Bay in this one. Ravens, Steelers. Now. One of these two teams will be below 500 at the end of the night. It would be a crying shame if the Pittsburgh Steelers, after being 4-1, end up below 500 at this point in the season. You are going to need a defensive performance that is good enough so that Aaron and that team can score at least 20 points or more. If you can't get that, take Baltimore. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I need Pittsburgh to win the division. Taking Pittsburgh. Jets, Dolphins. I don't know. These two.
Dolphins coming off their bye week. Dolphins coming off their bye. So that's a good thing. They're well rested.
Yeah. To take I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Why not? I get to take the Dolphins, even though I don't like them.
Hey.
Okay. Take the Dolphins. Why not? Broncos, Raiders. I'm taking the Broncos. It's not even a question. Taking the Rams. You already know. This right here, this right here is game of the week. I'm taking the Lambeau Leapers. Easy. Everybody. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait for this game. Hey, somebody do me a favor. Somebody send a SOS for Tim Purnell, TP. Go get TP and tell TP I need TP to come on the show and explain why his Kansas City Chiefs ain't making the playoffs this year after they lose to the Texans come Sunday. I need him right here so I can run down his nice little videos right in front of him with all that NWA attitude that he had, that NWA, no Vaseline, Ice Cube persona that he had. It's up. The Kansas City Chiefs will not make the playoffs this year. It's over. It's a done deal. The only way Kansas City will make the playoffs is if the Jacksonville Jaguars slide so bad the rest of the season that Kansas City somehow can win 3 games and get in. You do know that could happen, right, Marcus? As much as I don't like the optics of this game, it's in Arrowhead too. That Texans defense is fierce.
They're a problem. They're a problem for real.
I'm going to take the Texans. But just know if the Texans lose this week, the Texans is done too. Just know that. Remember, they're in 3rd place. They're done. They don't win this week, they're done. So this is one of them 2 teams.
Didn't they just beat the Colts? They just beat the Colts this past week.
That's fine. They're still in 3rd place and 2 games behind. 2-3 games behind.
2 games or 3?
It's 2. It's 2. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Texans because Tim Purnell talked too much, and I need to see his team. I need to see his team in the toilet bowl, honestly. Chargers, Eagles. I'm taking the Chargers. First and foremost, the Chargers are a really good team. They're a good team. And the Eagles are missing, as Marcus the Alphabets reported just a few minutes ago, Jalen Carter, who had surgery on both shoulders, the anchor of that defense. You don't have it this week. You don't have it this week. And you're going against Justin Herbert, who can sling the ball. He don't care who it is. He'll sling the rock on you. I'll take the Chargers. This game, of course, we got to have a Cartoon Network game. Made for Comedy Central. You might be able to find this on Tubi. If you paying attention, you might be able to find this on Tubi.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the dogs in this one. I'll take the dogs. I don't care what lightning bolts the Teen Titans got in their hands. I'm gonna take the dog. Wow. Bow wow wow. All right. Drew Brees is right calling Eagles defense. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are. Now, shout out to Devon Stanfield. Devon, I sent you the link, by the way, sir. I don't know what's taking you so long, but I sent it to you. Dewan, he was over here making predictions. Dennis Holmes. Oh, we got a Dennis Holmes sighting. What's up, Dennis? I see you. How about them SHEAGLES Eagles? By the way, I meant Eagles. Sir, as I stated, if you did not hear, I'm not happy with the Packers until the Packers get their lick back on your team. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Till the Packers get their lick back on your team. Because we owe y'all one. We definitely owe y'all one for earlier this year. I'm gonna smack Matt McCarthy. I'm gonna smack LaFleur. I'm gonna smack him. Because it's crazy right now. That game pisses me off even more. now that I think about it. And Mike is sitting over there with his hat down like he the Undertaker and shit. Don't make me. Marcus, talk shit, get hit. Your team, you talking shit today, and your team got hit, sir. PBS kids, PBS station for viewers like you. Thank you. Dalton. Dalton always with the jokes. This guy. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled. So they better pack them Bears up this week. So Sunday, you can get a double dose. I was nice today, but if them Bears lose come Sunday, I'm not gonna be so nice. I'm not gonna be nice Sunday. Matter of fact, Monday night. Oh, Monday. That's right. It would be Monday late night. You know what? Might actually do a show Sunday night. Just for y'all Sunday night. Let them get packed up if you want to. They're going to get packed up anyway, but watch this. If they get packed up, I'm doing the show. Win, lose, or draw. Believe that. If they lose, I'm going to be right there. But if they win, Marcus, that's going to be 0 for 2 for you this week, sir. 0 for 2. He's gonna be back.
Look,
I'm gonna have to call your cousin Mookie Betts. I'm gonna have to call Mookie up. Tell Mookie to get you in spring training for batting season because you already 0 for 1 right now.
I've been flying high for the past 2 weeks, beating the Eagles, beating the Chiefs. I'm feeling pretty good. You win some, you lose some. It's like Pop said. It's like Pop said on Friday. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day, man. You win.
Yeah, Jawan, I see you in here, Chicago Bears. I see you. It ain't gonna matter. Listen, I know you want all the smoke. This ain't WWE, sir. This is NFL, sir. This ain't WWE. Ain't gonna be no red cups for y'all this week. I'll bring the swag, let nobody can. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna tear that ass up this week. Don't y'all. I can't wait. I can't wait when we tear y'all ass up this week. I'm not going to listen. I'm going to be just sitting back, just like I was watching this game, sitting back to the end. I'm going to sit right back to the end when they tear that tail up this week. And then, matter of fact, Who's calling your phone? It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be on the other end. I'm gonna call DeWine. I'm gonna call DeWine this week too. Watch. I'm gonna be right on. Who's calling that phone? Dead ass. Caleb is my son. Oh well, yeah, we're gonna revisit it. It is a rivalry renewed, thanks to Ben Johnson. Thanks to Ben. Uncle Ben. That's what I'm gonna call him, Uncle Ben. But Spider-Man ain't gonna be nowhere around. He ain't gonna be nowhere around for y'all. Ain't no superhero shit this week, sir. It's gonna be the same shit that always happened. The Packers packing y'all asses right up as usual this week. Don't worry. And I told you, I'm not even going to be happy with my team with that until we see Dennis Holmes and the damn Philadelphia Eagles, and we pack them up too. I'm hoping. I'm hoping y'all win. Matter of fact, I'm hoping y'all win the division.
You want us to win the division?
As much as Marcus talk about the Dallas Cowboys gonna win y'all division, and they gonna just run the table. We already know that ain't happening, but.
No, they run the table. They run the table start next week.
I'm hoping. Ben had who number? Oh, in Detroit. That's a different players. Said go Birds. Watch what you wish for. Oh no.
You want all the smoke.
Dennis Holmes. I'm gonna pull Santa's beard and punch him in the eye if he don't pay what he owe and give me what I want. I'm gonna pay. He gonna pay what he owe, which is we want to see y'all again. Don't worry. Hopefully we see y'all again. Just know that this time. Nobody didn't expect us to win games. We was projected to win 5 games. DeWine, I think that was very premature. Last year, y'all was 4-2 in the beginning of the season. I ain't figured about that until Tyreek Stevenson did that goofy ass shit against the Commanders and y'all lost 10 straight after that. I ain't forget about that. I forgot at all that goofy shit that he did. Yes. We beat the Bears. We beat the Bears this week. Yes, absolutely. The Packers is winning the division. Don't get it confused. I know a lot. I know all y'all don't want us to win the division, and it's okay. I'm okay with that. But we winning the division. Watch what I tell you. We're gonna take that division. Y'all better beat Detroit. Because y'all got 3 divisional games, the Bears. We know this. We just talked about this. The Bears got 3 divisional games, 2 against the Packers and 1 against the Lions. Y'all better be up for the. Telling you now, y'all not beating the Packers. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. That's just that, and I don't think y'all beating the Lions either. And that's where y'all gonna screw up. The Lions gonna want lick back. They're gonna beat that ass again. They're gonna want lick back. Oh, you done went and you see didn't they boo Ben Johnson ass the last time? They booed him. Oh yeah, they gonna want some more of that. Dennis Holmes, you keep asking me goofy questions about when is the last time the Packers won the division, knowing damn well that ain't not one team in your division won the division 2 years in a row. So what do that matter when the last time we won the division? We owned that division. We rented it out during COVID. Yeah, and they had 4 years to do something with it, and they did nothing with it. Detroit didn't do a damn thing with it, and neither did Minnesota. Neither did them either. They ain't do shit either. So, I mean, the Lions are who we thought they are. Yep. We won it back in 21. That was the last time, COVID. We know. That's okay. That's why we're going to win it this year. We rented out the division to y'all, but we own every team in the division, though. Just know that. The Cowboys, sir, Dak Prescott is 36-9 in your division. I bet you can't another quarterback say that in our division. I bet you not another team can say that in our division. You can't say that in our division, except for Green Bay. Green Bay, the only team probably can say that.
Yeah. Vikings
have had most NFC division wins. Yeah, overall, history-wise, yes. History-wise, yeah. Ain't got 0 Super Bowls. Ain't got 0. Zip the show for it. The Detroit Lions got zip the show for it. The Chicago Bears got one. We still put up the color guards and stuff for the 85 Bears. Marcus. Yeah. I knew that would get you 40 years ago. 40. 41, 42, 43, 44. What did 39? Oh, yeah. It did nothing for them either. You right. It ain't do nothing for them either. Neither has the Lions. The Lions ain't won nothing either. I know. Sounds like it's the Bears' turn. Then it's you. Listen, you'll hop on any team in the division as long as they the Packers. You Packers hater. I already know what's up with you. I already know. Turducken. Okay, Turducken. We already know. Don't get me started, sir. Anyway, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been an hour. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and rock out. We'll see y'all this week. Why you get the phone call immediately? Yes, we are. Immediately.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Alphabet Football Show tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there. I'm out of here, man. But congratulations to the Lions. Much respect. Folks, when you lose a game, show up.
Right.
Take it anyway. Show up.
I was a class act tonight. I didn't give Marcus Betts a whole lot of riff.
I don't do shows right. I don't do shows after wins, and I'm here for a loss. So don't be that person that only shows up when you win. Don't be that person.
Hey, don't be that person. Start talking college football playoffs coming up next week too. We gotta start talking more sports. I know we love football and everything. We gotta talk college football too coming up. And when Sharon Mullen come back, we will discuss the WNBA situation because a lot of WNBA stuff has happened since the last time we talked about the WNBA. You know, those Vegas Aces and Asia Wilson and all that, winning, sweeping folks to win championships. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. WNBA stuff. The women is ain't playing. They want their money, and they it looking like some movement is being made. I'll tell you that. Now, with that being said, Marcus the Alphabets, Andre the Torch Robinson. You already know this is Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show brought to you by WDAP Radio and WDAP TV. And of course, we will see y'all again real soon. Make sure y'all continue to support all the shows, every single show that you see. Make sure y'all support it. All right. Especially when it's us. And you know what I mean.